In this vignette, we will observe Denise's initial assessment with Colleen, whom you've already met.
Colleen, tell me what it is you want to accomplish by coming to see me.
Well, I came to see you because I have to, not because I want to. I can't afford to lose my job.
Tell me more about that. What do you mean you have to?
Well, my boss said that I had to come see you.
That stinks.
No joke.
So something happened that led to your boss telling you if you didn't come and see me, they would terminate you?
Well, look, I'm a hard worker. They didn't say they'd fire me, but they made it pretty clear that I had to come.
So you don't really know what the or else would be. You just decided to come here instead of finding out.
I guess so.
Well, tell me what happened that led to your boss telling you you needed to come.
I've got some people that I work with that are hard to get along with. They don't like me, and I guess they complained one time too many, and my boss said I had to make some changes.
So your boss thought there was something behind their complaint?
I guess so.
What is it about these people that makes them hard to get along with?
They don't work hard.
They don't have the same work ethic you do.
No. They take shortcuts. They come in late. They leave early. They take long lunches. I finish my work and then I have to start on their work because they don't have it done.
So your work ethic makes them look bad?
I guess so.
Okay. What was it you were told they complained about?
Well, that I'm hard to work with, that I'm grumpy, and they just don't like working with me.
Has your boss talked to you about these things before?
Yeah, we've talked about it before.
What's he said?
Well, he just told me what they said. He knows that I expect other people to work hard too, and that the reason I complain about them and they complain about me is because, well, like you said, I'm a hard worker, and it makes them look bad.
It seems so unfair.
It is.
Seems they should be here instead of you.
Yeah.
And yet, for some reason, your supervisor seems to think there's enough merit behind what they say to require you to come, and he's risking losing a hardworking employee.
It doesn't make any sense, does it?
Denise has let Colleen share her story using empathy, paraphrase, open-ended questions, and even a closed question to facilitate. To the degree possible, use indirect questioning to avoid the feeling of interrogation.
So if I was to talk to your supervisor about this, what would he say he's observed compared to what other people have told him?
He would say that I'm a hard worker, I'm always on time, and I always get my job done.
So he'd say you're a good performer of tasks.
Yes.
What would he say about customer service or your ability to be a team player from his observations?
Well, he's talked to me before about giving my coworkers a hard time and that I should be a little more patient with them.
So it's something he's seen personally?
Yeah.
But he also knows how hard you work. So maybe he's tolerated the other things because of the work you turn out.
Yeah. If I fuss at them for not doing their work, it's because they deserve that. It's not like I'm picking on them.
Well, what has your boss done about this, since that's his role?
Well, he's talked to them, but they don't change.
So they show him what he wants to see when he's there. But then there's nothing for him to see that they're doing less work than you're doing?
No, because we all have our rooms that we are supposed to clean. And then we're also supposed to clean the common areas. And I'm working on my rooms, and they are laughing and talking and watching television. And I finish up my rooms and start the common areas. And by the time I get the common areas done, they're finishing up their assigned rooms.
Does the boss know you're the one doing the common areas as well as the same number of assigned rooms that they have?
I don't know. I mean, he sees me out there working, but I don't know if he knows I'm doing all that.
When counselees are referred to you against their will, they are typically resistant and reluctant to open up and share. Notice how Denise transitions from the presenting problem to the counselee as a person. She will seek to establish a safe haven for Colleen.
Well, let's back away from the job situation a little bit, if we may. Since you have to be here, I'd like to get to know you a little bit. Of course, if your boss asks if you've been here, I'll tell him that you came, but I won't discuss anything we talked about, except for the normal violations of confidentiality we shared at the beginning of the session today. He'll only be told that you came, and that you cooperated. Tell me what it is you do in your life outside of work.
What do you mean?
Well, what else is in your life besides your job? Family, friends?
Well, I don't really have any family, and I guess the only friends I know from church.
Okay, tell me about that.
Well, I go to the Faith Family Center downtown. I've been going there for 7 years, I guess. I sing in the choir, and on Wednesday nights I help out in the kitchen.
And your friends?
Well, there's Betty and Maria. I sing with them in the choir, so I see them on Sundays and at practice. And Emily, she's the supervisor in the kitchen. She's always been really nice to me.
You've known them a long time?
Well, as long as I've gone to church there. That's probably about the longest I've known anyone.
Sounds like people have come and gone from your life. Tell me about your childhood. What are your earliest memories?
I guess the farthest back I can remember is Miss Tessie's house. I lived with her until I was 5, I think. She took in lots of foster kids, but she liked babies. So you had to go somewhere else when you started school.
What's the longest you lived in one place?
That would have to be Miss Tessie's, so 5 years.
What's it like growing up in the foster care system?
It's okay. Most families are nice. If you ever are in a really bad situation, you just tough it out because you know you'd be moving on sooner or later.
Well, in moving from home to home, there were probably some things that you found to give you a sense of comfort or safety. What are those?
I've always liked books. Even before I could read, I still have some of the books that were my favorites as a kid. I learned over the years that when things got bad around me, my best strategy was to be quiet and make myself as invisible as possible. I'd curl up in a corner and read.
So you found a lot of comfort in your books.
Yeah, I do. I like reading about beautiful and exotic people and places. I know I'll never see them, but I can go there in my imagination.
Denise's purpose was not to do a diagnostic assessment. Rather, the intention was to assess Colleen's story and understand the reasons for the referral. Denise transitioned from the presenting problem to getting to know Colleen, seeking to get whatever information she could in order to better understand Colleen, who she is, and how she got that way.